Thank God for that. At least I know
And now we're live.
Okay, so we picked back up. You guys have decided to meet at the Bankers Draft. We'll assume that Mr.
Meta, is it worth explaining what the Bankers Draft is?
I'll do like a little segment on that. The Bankers Draft pub. We'll go with that for now. I'll do like a little segment. Create some kind of interesting urban legend about it.
Urban legend. That place is an urban legend, or just a legend. Right, so my fortuitous arrival, I'm going to say, I was already in the Bankers Draft. I was just finishing up State Club. And then these guys come in, and I'm like, oh, something must be going down. So I'll go over and meet them at the bar, or, well, if they're trying to grab a table or something, I'll surreptitiously come up behind Rupert.
Right, okay, hello. Scene aspect full of steak.
Cena.
Get a free tag on that. You do with it what you will.
Yep, I will. Okay, you see Valko and Rupert enter from the rear entrance and head towards the bar, just as you're sort of pushing your steak away and patting your belly affectionately.
Come up and meet them at the bar. Come up behind Rupert and give him the old tap him on one shoulder, be around the other side. When he turns around, just be smiling. Hello.
Can I roll to not fall for that?
Oh, I think you should.
Give me
you
an
should definitely roll.
alertness check.
Oh, what alert?
Being ambushed.
Oh, alert!
Yeah, it's a social ambush.
Social ambush. Oh, hang on. What do I get? Is it +2 because it's alert?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my colours aren't set. No, 2.
Right. Puzzle, you can either make a stealth roll or assume that you fail. It's up to you.
I'll just assume that I fail.
Okay.
Can't pull one over on you, Rupert.
You
what are you
tap
guys
Rupert
doing
on the
here?
right hand shoulder. Rupert just sort of turns around, looks to the left, and is like, yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrating the fact I might not die for another day.
Oh, not again. What's gone wrong this time? Every time I see you people, something just seems to be getting worse.
Oh, that got better for once, I think. Maybe a drink first, and then at some point I'm going to have to meet up with, what's her name?
Era?
No,
Troya?
Troya.
Troya?
Troya.
And at that point, Aya and George appear at the bar.
Well, it just keeps getting better.
I order 2 double shots of vodka and a pint glass and pour the 4 shots of vodka into the pint glass and just down it. That seems like an appropriate reaction.
Fine, ignore us then.
Priorities.
I'm gonna guess.
I have my priorities.
I guess that you guys have been fighting.
It looks like Aaron and George, and particularly George, have been through the wars a bit lately. There's some dried up blood stains on their clothes, and George looks like she's taken a nasty wound to the shoulder.
Oh, brutal.
Good night, then.
What's that?
Dunno.
Not me. I don't have any technology.
So that was me.
Oh, broke it.
Right. I can't really do much for the healing of wounds and such, but I imagine a stiff drink will help. I'll get the round in. Not that double round. Paying for that.
Okay. Boswell, resource check.
Ooh.
I guess I've
So average. Mediocre. Hey, that's not bad though for no skill points.
You're all right. You can get 1 round in.
I'll stretch to it. Make it work.
You're on your last 20 quid. You know, you only brought enough for steak night, but
It's the spoons is enough for 3 rounds.
that is a fair point. Everybody make an alertness check, please.
Ooh.
Yep, alertness, if you please.
I'm buried in my pint glass. I don't care anymore.
He loves it.
Stealth, yeah.
-2.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
George is already drunk.
A sort of stocky, a stocky, no, brain's gone. Sorry. A stocky gentleman in a what appears to be a sort of vinyl black overcoat approaches from your left-hand side, and nobody's surprised at all. He's shambling quite a bit. He looks a bit clumsy. He's bumping into people, and he's sort of breathing a little too heavily, almost like he's putting it on. And so he approaches the group and says, I should like to talk to Mr. Valku.
Hey.
Do we know of Valku?
Hey, no, Valku's here.
Does Valku respond, or are you going with the party line of pretending he doesn't exist?
If I best sort of put on Sheffield accent, I'm going to say, who?
Mr. Valku, you deceive nobody. I represent my employer, one Dylan Smallvad.
Fuck.
Yes, what was he like?
We appreciate that there's a regrettable incident in the police station this afternoon. However, we believe we can come to an agreement.
Perhaps. What's he proposing?
My employer has a need of a relic. He seems to be struggling with the words a little bit. He sort of takes a look around. He sort of seems to be swallowing, having trouble swallowing, like he's got a dry mouth or something like that.
Huh.
Does he totally look like a vampire?
You can give me a law check if you like. Rupert can do it with his vampire knowledge set.
What flavour vampire is he?
Oh, we don't
Black
know
coat.
Ah, this is just a normal rolling. Darko smashed it.
Yeah, he's definitely a vampire.
Huh. And it's night time.
It is, yeah.
He won't do it.
Second, I'll check my notes. Certain events of late have rendered my employer in a heightened state of responsibility.
Yes.
It is unfortunate that this requires certain precautions, such as the incident in the police station this morning. However, should you be able to require this relic for my employer, we could come to some agreement.
What kind of relic does he speak of? And what
It is a mere trifle.
You can get those down the co-op.
I wasn't going to say it.
I was-
Actually resisted.
I forgot the goddamn name. It is a spear, I believe the word. We believe it to be in the hands of one Tarquin Zandor.
Yeah. Name doesn't ring a bell. I know, right?
Last order kill goes in the background.
He sort of reaches into his vinyl coat and produces a business card. You will find all the necessary information here.
So what kind of agreement is he proposing?
Your sponsor, Madame Troya, she wishes certain territories ceded to her. Should you aid us, my employer will be only too happy to cede those territories. You can roll me an empathy check if you like and see if he seems legit here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what use it'll be, but I'll give it a try. He seems legit.
He seems
believe
legit.
every single word he says. I'm not
Mr.
sure.
Valencourt. Oh. Go on.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure how that particularly helps me.
Well, Mr. Valencourt, I believe it is better to serve with us than against us. Good day. And he sort of turns, wraps his vinyl coat around himself and starts heading out the door.
We're not going to kill an old man, are we?
No, I can't see any benefit of doing anything else right now. Just examine the card.
It contains Tarquin Zandor, so it says Tarquin Zandor and has an address. It is... Hang on. It's a house in Dor. 13 Burlington Road, Dor.
All right.
That's the guy we were maybe looking up, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So who is he again?
It's believed... not Burlington Road, sorry, that's like the wrong end of Dor.
No,
So it'll be an address in Totley.
Right, so I guess that's helpful for you guys. I'm not I might need to go and see if I can visit Madame Troya during the day. See how satisfied she is with the situation. But obviously...
Well, as far as you're aware, she wanted to neutralize. She didn't necessarily want him dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So go tell her, sorted things out.
Right.
Okay.
In the meantime, so what?
She's satisfied, basically. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what is the party doing right now? It's late at night. You've had a rough day. However, you do have an address for Tarquin Zandor.
Garlic bread.
Well, it smells like vampires are wandering around, and it's night time, so maybe we should sleep on it, rest up, and then meet back up in the morning and go.
Also, if we're going to Totley, that is prime curtain twitching territory.
It is indeed.
Need
That's
to-
why I picked it.
We need to have our backs covered. Lay low,
Right.
lay low for the night, and then start again into the morning.
Oh, we're gonna get jumped on way home or something.
Perhaps we should travel home in pairs. Night.
Nah, but the drama of it. Let's all split the party. All go home, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've only just arrived in this adventure. No one could possibly try and kill me. I'm not even
Everyone send a
involved.
text to the group chat we've got going. Like, I'm in. I've made it. 3 rings.
Oh, Valko might not even be able to use a phone though.
No.
We'll
Oh,
know
we'll
you've
just
made
have
it.
to. Yeah. I'm bus
Right.
anyway. I'm cheap.
Okay. So, actually, let's decide who.
Someone's gonna get jumped. Here we go.
Okay, yeah. So you all head back to your respective homes, and I take it anybody going in pairs, or
Nah.
No, but I bought some garlic bread before I left.
okay?
To declare it.
Yeah.
Isn't like
The thing is,
Weatherspoon's one just basically
Oh my
powdered
God.
garlic? Like it's not seen garlic in about 6 months before.
that's what I was about to say. No way is real garlic cheap enough for Weatherspoons.
I know, but it will make me feel better.
The power
It's
of
nice,
faith.
though.
All right, George, make me an alertness roll as you head home.
Rip in
So you
pieces.
drove to the thing. You drove into town. So presumably you've. Let's work this out. Who's taking who home? Or sort of, because there's only 2 cars in play here. Maybe 3 if Parcel's not. It's like Parcel taking public transport.
Yeah, I came on the bus because I was out for a drink.
Okay. George and Aira went in George's car. Luan and Valko. Not Luan and Valko. Valko and Rupert went in Rupert's car. So are you switching up, or are you going to assume that those people are dropping each other off first, or
I'd assume stick with the status quo.
Yeah.
okay? Right. So George, you dropped Aira off at her home, and driving back to yours. You get onto Ecclesloe Road, and it's very quiet. It's 2 days before Christmas Eve at this point, and it seems oddly quiet.
Ezra's
Begin
eating, by
driving
the way.
home.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Ezra's
That's
eating,
fine.
by the way.
Yeah, it seems oddly quiet. Make me an alertness roll, please.
-2.
-2. Okay.
I'm oblivious.
You are utterly oblivious. You sort of come to a stop. Sorry, slow to a stop. Anticipating a turn to the right to get to your street, when something crashes into the top of your bonnet. It looks like. What does it look like? 1 second.
Baffled
Sorry,
even
I'm,
the DM.
I'm improvising a bit more than I hoped to.
I'll tell you what it looks like. It's beginning to look like Christmas.
I'm pretty sure you were writing notes for like an hour before we started.
I was, and then it went, no, like, I anticipated none of this.
But you're making it happen.
This is what I get for saying, what are you guys doing? And everything goes to shit from there. Let's get a pub. It's fine. No, it's fine.
You could have literally just let us go home and
Yeah, I could have done.
anyway, carry on.
Anyway, carry on. Right. You're driving forward. You come to a stop and on the road, you're about to turn. Suddenly, there's a massive impact on your bonnet, and the airbag goes and just slams into your face. So by the time you come round, there's a crowd of people suddenly emerging from pubs and bars, checking up on you. And it's a dead goat.
What the fuck?
It looks
Calling-
like it's been sort of mauled by a wild animal. It's just been
Calling
sort of
Thor
dumped
now.
into- What was that?
Hashtag Thor.
That would be funny, actually. Got like a hit and run with Thor. His,
No, he eats
chariot pulling goats.
he eats his goats every night in the sky. So one
I
falling
didn't
out of the
remember
sky.
that part of the story.
I know.
Wait a sec, so the goats continue to like pull his chariot despite the fact he eats them every night?
He eats them every night, and then they regenerate. And Loki, I think, stole one of their foreleg bones at one point. So it's got that one has a limp now.
That's why you can't trust
I
Loki.
don't know, but
Loki's
if my boss was like eating me every night, no matter whether or not I'm regenerating, I'd be pretty pissy at him.
They probably are. What are they going to do?
one between a god and his goats, James.
Anyway, yeah, it looks like it's been savaged. This goat looks like it's been savaged by a wild animal. He must have been dropped from a fair height to impact your car that much. The car's been totaled.
Bloody hell.
There's no way you're driving this home now. Hello, Han?
As if it belongs to anybody.
Sorry, what was the very last thing that you just said?
Oh, your car's been totaled. There's no way you're driving it home. How would you like to
Yes, I'm
proceed?
Walking, obviously.
Okay.
Did I get hurt
She's got you there.
again?
No, you're not hurt. Well, you're a bit
Okay.
shook up, but no, you're otherwise fine. Everybody else gets home fine. George is about 10 minutes late and cold by the time she arrives home, but is otherwise unbothered.
So do I
Okay.
have any ideas of who might have wanted to try and kill me with a goat?
Maybe a contacts roll. We'll sort of consult with your Paranet friends when you get home and sort of work out what might be going on with
+3?
+3. Actually, you might. There's a farm in Eckington. Apparently, it's been sort of had numerous goats, a strange amount of goats, sort of routinely stolen every week for the last 6 months or so.
Hmm.
And no matter what they do, they seem to be going missing once a week, like 3 goats every time.
Okay. Weird.
But yeah, that is weird. Yep. So the next day arrives. Everybody can wipe their stress tracks and any mild or moderate consequences.
Yes.
Ta-da.
Right, and George, take a fate point for the totaled car.
Okay.
If I don't take a fate point. Actually, I'm going to compel it, but I'm not going to.
Ah,
Thanks. That's kind of you. Will I be able to claim it on the insurance? Or is it classed as a natural disaster?
it's an
Well, that is a
actual
good
god.
question.
I was going to say goat.
How comprehensive an insurance policy did you get? Let's go with a
No,
resources
I'm
check.
not actually going to do this. It's fine.
So George spends the morning on the phone to the insurance company trying to explain sort of a high velocity goat impact. What did you get in your resources check?
Huh?
What did you get in your resources check?
Oh, I didn't know you asked me to do that. +1.
+1. Doesn't look like it's covered.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're going to take it in turns now. So let's see where we get to with stuff. We'll start with. Era's not done much for a while, so we'll start with Era. You wake up in the morning. What kind of preparations are you making? What plans are you making? What are you attempting to do?
Well, I'm going to put on my most middle-class suburbia outfit on, since we know we're going to Tossley. Best disguise is to just blend in, after all. And then I will kind of hunt down in my flat, I'm guessing, any kind of like notebooks with contacts in and all that. See if, in case any of them come in handy when we're researching the cabinet.
Okay. So that's 2 things. So make me a deceit roll for your disguise. Okay. It wasn't a terrible difficult one, but it looks like you've been. Can't think of a middle class clothes shop. Someone give me a hand here, because yeah.
B&M.
B&M.
White stuff.
H&M.
White stuff.
H&M.
Debenhams.
White stuff, definitely. Debenhams and H&M are so not middle class.
This is the point.
White stuff.
White stuff, yeah.
Well, like you've been dragged through a white stuff catalogue backwards.
Fair enough.
There's definite intent going on, but you're sort of putting yellow and green together, and it's far too late in the year for brown sunglasses. So good effort, but no. And then the other thing was contacts. So looking for notepads of contacts and relevant information. So make me a contacts roll. And what I'll do is I'll set this up as a maneuver. So if you do well on it, it'll give you a boost should you require information later. But that's a straight up mediocre.
No.
Have you got an aspect you could use?
Let me just have a look.
Okay. I mean, you're supposed to be like fairly supernaturally savvy, so there must be something you could use.
Maybe the Santa's Little Helper one?
Yeah, or know who your friends are.
Yeah.
Yeah, either or would be good, or you could use both if you wanted the +4.
I'll just use know who your friends are. That seems most relevant.
Okay, yeah. So you know who your friends are. You've spent quite a lot of time over the last few years developing a small network of contacts, people you can call on, and sort of little information and markers you can sort of call upon to get the information you need to help you out with the mission for the Winter King. And a few of these are come in handy. You've got like a little black notebook you find out eventually that's got a handful of these names in that are going to come in useful. Right, from there, we'll go with Rupert. What's Rupert doing?
I'm going to go to the police station and sign in. It's my job.
You head into the police station. It is an absolute.
Oh yeah.
Let's tie this up.
All flavors are fucked up.
Yeah, it's definitely all flavors are fucked up. You come in, still quite a lot of damage. It looks like they're still sorting out some of the trashed furniture, the light fixtures that have been broken, doors that have been kicked in. There's a blood stain on the wall they've tried to scrub away, and they've not had much luck with it. It's a definite mess in here.
Say morning to the nearest person. Morning, whoever's around.
So they look at you and they pinch the nose and do that thing where they sort of just take a deep breath, like, "Hi, Rupert.
What happened here then?
You were here.
Yes, I know. I was
I
just
took a
testing.
statement from you, Rupert. You were here. You know what happened.
Completely forget.
But Rupert, I
I
don't want to talk about vampires right now. I don't have time for this.
don't need to. I know what I saw.
Then he sort of mutters and that's crazy fucking cunt. just under his breath, but loud enough for you to definitely hear it.
Just narrow my eyes. I'm not wrong here.
Okay, you can have a
Sign
fate
in.
point because you're sticking to your some myths are true aspect.
Yay.
Look, Rupert, what will get you out of the way quickly?
I've just come to sign in. Don't worry.
Okay, are you planning on doing some work today, perhaps? I know,
Always.
I know your mother basically just pays you to stick around here because you can't find a real job, but you know.
Hold your tongue, sir. My kindness has its limits.
Rupert, just go and please bother someone else. Just go.
I'm going. Goodbye.
Bye. So what are
I
you
love
tempted
my
to do while you're
friends.
here?
Sign in and go back out again. We're going to die.
That was it. You're just literally going in to troll your co-workers.
No, I've got to sign in.
Okay. All right. So what's the plan for you, like this morning?
I don't know. Oh no, never go to a Starbucks. I'll get a coffee from the break room. Fill up my one of those thermo cup things with it.
Thermos flasks.
That's
Oh,
it.
just a
One of
thermal
them.
cup.
Get a cup,
Okay.
and then throw out a text to the hopefully group chat. Sorry, there's a group chat that like only two of us can see. So where we're meeting.
Okay. And then we'll go to Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
So well, then you're fiddling with bottle caps.
No, that was me. My bad.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
muted.
Yeah, I realised that just a second ago. Sorry.
Meh.
Okay. So we'll zoom to split screen, George and Parzival. What are you two doing as you receive a text from Rupert?
I'm probably just still on the bus on the way home. Just reply to the text.
Well, in the morning.
Oh, we're in the morning now. I thought we were.
You're in the
still, like,
morning. Sorry.
morning.
Yeah.
God, he's ruined. He's off.
Absolutely.
I've been eating steak for 18 hours. Well, I like the idea that
Bankers?
Parzival's so
Breakfast.
cheap. He's literally like just been eating this steak. He's been saving it for 18 hours.
Bankers, why not? Breakfast menu. Come on,
Oh God,
come on, guys.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you sat in the bankers.
Right.
You've got your egg and chips in front of you, and you've got a rather sad-looking flat pint.
Full English, man.
Okay, fine. You got your full English in front of you. You got a flat pint. It's just full of old codgers and people, and students. So many students.
My people. This is my kind of crowd.
All right. So yeah, you receive this text from Rupert. How do you reply?
I just suggest that they all meet up here. I've got the car around back, so I'm ready to meet them elsewhere if they'd rather.
Okay. Right. George, same question. You receive a text from Rupert. You so that managed to at least tidy up the nasty wound on your shoulder and on your calf.
Yeah. What? Oh. Wait, who? What does Rupert's text say?
Where we're meeting. What's the plan with Totley?
Well, Tom's got a car, right?
Correct.
So maybe we
Who's
should meet
Tom?
at Tom's. Oh, sorry. Whatever he's called.
I'll go with
Parzival.
Percy or Parzival.
Yeah. So either Percy can pick me up, seeing as my car's got goat shit all over it, Or we can meet at his, whatever's easy.
Whereabouts do you live, Puzzle?
He lives
well,
at the cemetery, don't you, on the Ecclesall, near Ecclesall.
But currently, I'm in the Banker's Draft, enjoying delicious hash browns.
I say I'll come and meet you in the Banker's Draft.
So you're in Banker's Draft enjoying delicious hash browns because the two are mutually exclusive.
They're not. But you get really good hash browns at Weatherspoons. Weatherspoons are not paying me for this advertisement. I feel as if they should be.
Yeah, so what do you agree on? Do you agree to go and meet at Puzzle's house or
Yeah, let's go to the
you
pub.
in the Bankers?
It'd be weird if you all went and met at my house and I wasn't there.
He told us to meet us here. Goes to the party eating hash brown.
And then presumably Valco's got like an older style telephone, like your ring-
One
what do
that
you call it,
plugs
ring
into the
dialer?
wall.
What's that?
Yeah, definitely one that plugs into the wall. No wireless stuff. This is like 1940s technology. It's very hipster. Oh god, I'm starting to hate my character.
Eventually, someone rings you on that, and like the line's a bit crappy because the magical interference. But yeah, you get the message. Meet at the Banker's Draft.
Cool. Well, what I wanted to do, well, I've got to pick between things I wanted to do. I wanted to probably best visit Troya just to make sure everything's okay with her. Do that on the. It's not really on the way, is it, from where I'm supposed to live?
No, but I mean, it can presumably be a bit late to meet at the Banker's Draft if you need to pass a message on, or you could just try and ring. If there's, they tend to gather at the pub, the Woodbine. You could try and ring there, or
Yeah, that's a fair point. Or would she have given? Yeah, she'd have. Or did she give me a contact number at any point? Probably not.
it didn't give
I'll
me a
ring the
contact number, no, but.
Having the Woodbine. And ask if she's about.
There's a sort of older beer-bellied skinhead behind the bar. He sort of looks up at you from out, grunts, and gestures his head towards the back room.
How did he just?
Sorry, what?
You muted yourself, Ali.
Yeah. How did he gesture his head over the phone?
Oh, I thought you said you go to the Woodbine.
No, ring them up.
Sorry,
And,
I got my wires crossed there. Right, okay, that explains so much
plus
more.
that also saves. I definitely do that because then nobody would see me going there.
Right, yeah, good plan. All right, you hear a grunt over the phone, and someone says, "Stay on the line," and so I keep you waiting for a good sort of 10, 15 minutes. The line seems to get weaker and weaker, but eventually there's a voice on the other end of the phone. Yes, Mr. Valco, how can I help?
Yeah, so I was just checking in on how you doing. No, really. Yeah, I believe I've done plenty to incapacitate the Town Smallvard's operation. Would you not agree?
Perhaps it can be dealt with. Acquire this relic for him, and we will see.
What? You want him to have it now?
I want him out of that territory. Beyond that, I don't much care.
What's he going to do with the relic?
It's not much of my concern. I don't see why it's any of yours either.
A bit of a scary guy.
Acquire the relic. Or
What-
destroy
what-
him.
What makes you think he's going to leave the territory if he gets the relic?
Should he not, we will deal with it. I will send you back, and you will destroy him. It's entirely up to you, Mr. Nikolai, but don't waste my time.
I shut down his operation. Well, at least slowed it a bit. Oh, okay. I'll have a look then.
You
Fine.
dealt a small bit of a problem to him. A couple of days of civil engineering will solve that. You have not destroyed his operation.
Fine. Okay. Hang up.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you did destroy the tunnel, so you can't get around during the day, but they can still get out at night, and they've still got mortal minions.
I thought
So you trapped
I'd
them
assume
to the point. If you went during the day, you'd be able to quite easily dispatch. Well, not easily dispatch them, but you'd be a lot better off than before because we'd have no escape route.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And then you head to the banker's draft.
Yeah, go to some what's the word? Some wholesale food thing and just get a big, massive bunch of garlic on the way.
Okay.
We might have vampires. I'm not leaving the house without this.
Okay. You're all sat at the banker's draft, and you're accosted by a wandering garlic seller.
One big garlic, please.
You could do like the stereotypical French thing
That's
and have
what I was
like the
thinking.
rope of garlic over you.
Garlic around in there.
The stereotypical French thing is onions, though.
Sorry, my bad. Okay.
Sorry to just ruin everything forever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm glad you corrected me. I would have hated for that to have lived on the internet forever. Corrected.
Yeah, I'll see if I can buy a big sort of roll of garlic that I can sort of hide under my coat, under my neck. So I'm sort of French in disguise.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for that season. It'll be sort of a few like veg vans and stuff like that that park on the side, like in the lay-bys, in odd places. They still have those, don't they? I'm not being crazy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do.
Okay, yeah, like where they used to buy like big sacks of spuds and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's one on the way to town end from my house.
Okay, well, let's assume you find one of those, Valko, and you garlic, and then continue on your path down to the banker's draft.
I explicitly tell them it's for hunting vampires, knowing that they won't believe me.
So they have a titter and go, yeah, get on your way, pal. Yeah.
Bye.
And so like they hold on to the sides and they chortle a little bit. And
I continue
Okay.
on my way.
okay, yeah, you arrive at the banker's draft. Everybody's there. So, where do you go from here?
To the Curtain Twitcher village.
Is that the plan then? So you're heading to Totley.
Yeah. What bus do we catch? Oh, we're driving. We're
Get my
driving.
car.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Driving.
You've got a car, haven't you?
Yes, I forgot. Forgot that I
There's
drove.
you else.
So what?
So it's me and Rupert driving everybody else.
Well, so do you guys? Is that what you're happy with?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump shotgun with Rupert.
Careful with a shotgun.
Played my car last time.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Which car are you getting in there?
Which cars were there? Sorry, I thought there was just one car.
There's two cars. There's Rupert's and there's Puzzles. I mean, you could all go in one if you wanted.
I'll go in Parsifals.
Ah, thank you. We've got a spellcaster in each car now. But you
Fuck.
break my car. Yours is a squad car. You'll get your repairs sort of like written off. I have to pay
It's
for
like
mine.
you're talking about electronics breaking around wizards and your voice is coming through all static and broke. It's perfect.
Ah, fuck my internet.
So which car is George getting in?
Whichever one there's space in.
Either.
What are the choices?
Rupert and Valco, or Parzival and Era.
I'll go with Parzival and Era.
Okay.
Yeah.
No offense.
Picked first for once.
It's all right. We've got sirens. Whoop, whoop.
And
Oh
shotgun.
shit! Yeah. Yeah. Let's blues and twos.
Yeah, that's going to get even more attention entirely because everyone's going to be thinking, oh, what's Edna been up to now?
All right. I haven't been involved in the adventure so far, so I'm just happy to be here. I'm just excited.
You got invited back for the second season.
I was going to say it might be a bit more discreet if our car got parked somewhere, sort of a short walk away from where we're going.
All right.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So, 20 minutes later, half an hour later. In fact, it's morning traffic. Call it 40 minutes. 40 minutes later, you pointed Totley and onto the relevant road, which I can't remember the name of right now. Don't know what that was. Rupert and Valco sort of pull back a little ways, and everybody else gets out. You park up, you get out, and you head towards this house. Something doesn't seem right. You look at it, and it looks like it's been abandoned for quite some time. The tiles on the driveway are overgrown with weeds. The door looks like it needs about at least 3 coats of paint. The windows are grimy, and it looks like any kind of the curtains have been shut. So it looks like either a shut-in or an abandoned house.
I'm bringing my gym bag of goodies with me. Declaring that now.
Okay.
I'm going to have a good look around the streets, carefully sort of surveying hedges, checking if anyone's particularly watching us. How many curtains are twitching at this time of day?
Okay. Valco, give me an alertness check. What are Era, George, and Parzival doing?
I'm going to have a kind of like walk around the area casually, see if I can detect any kind of like latent magic, anything that might have been used recently. Anyone
Ooh.
passed around here that's magical?
Yeah, give me a law check.
Everyone with magic items breathing.
Right. Okay. Yeah, there is a definite aura in the air. You can't tell what has caused it, but yeah, someone's definitely been casting magic here a lot. There's sort of this greasy feeling, almost slightly sickly about it. You think?
Oh, on the Black Court vampires, greasy and sickly.
They are. It could be related. It might not be related, but it could be.
I pass on this information to my colleagues.
Okay.
I'm guessing that house might not have much of a threshold on it then. Is there any way I can go and check that out? Can I detect a threshold? If I go to the door and
person of faith, aren't you?
yeah, that's the thinking. My conviction can create a threshold. So if I can go up to the door and maybe do the whole detect magic thing, but from my own
give me
side
a
of the spooky street.
Yeah, give me a law check.
Right, I put an extra point in this when I got my level up. Level up, wrong system. Still not probably going to be. Ooh, not bad. All right.
That's
Yeah.
not bad. Not bad. There is no threshold here.
I'll trot back over to everyone else, get my sword out of the boot, and go, right, I think we've got vampires.
That
No
would
threshold
explain
on the door.
that would explain the pull to curtains as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah. George, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
Valco and Era and Rupert have been, not Rupert, Basil, have been sort of inspecting the area, looking for certain information. Is there anything you want to do there, or are you right to tag along back?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything sort of in my
In the
Thing.
daytime, so there's not going to be any ghosts around. There's objects you might be able to use to do like a psychic vision, but it's entirely up to you.
I'll just why are we here?
This was the address the Black Coat vampire gave you for Tarquin Zandor.
For Tarquin. Okay, I'll just tag along, and then if I think of anything, I'll say it. If that's all right.
Okay. Rupert, what are you doing? You've gone to the car and you've got your shotgun bag.
I'm just thinking, how does reflections work with vampires, not different courts?
Black Coat vampires would not have a reflection.
What about taking pictures?
Same principle, I think. You would not be able to take pictures, I don't think. Let me have a look.
Seems legit.
All right. Well, everything's pointing towards it being vampires. I'm on edge, and paranoid, maybe. Yeah, I'll suit up, vest, and shotgun. Although they're not like fully wielding it, like using the hand straps of the bag rather than the shoulder straps. Holding the straps in one hand, like my hand in the bag, so it's ready to like terminate.
Okay,
and, like
yeah.
just drop the bag and ta-da!
Okay. Right, okay. Seems like you're all set.
What did I actually see?
Oh, yeah, sorry. On a +2, you saw... looking around the neighbourhood, there seems to be more people twitching the curtains than you expect, but they all seem to be coming from two houses across the way.
It's a trap.
So you can see occasional shadow moving behind the net curtains.
I know it might draw attention to ourselves, but if we smashed all the windows, then that definitely gives an advantage inside.
There might be no one in, and then that'll be vandalism.
That's not your department.
Still a police officer.
Okay, Rupert, you can have a fate point.
Yay!
Uphold the law.
I've realised that I've not been playing a police officer. I've just been just like, ha, vampire, yeah. No, it's trying to start doing a bit more police stuff.
I'll definitely net you more fate points.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you're imposing like a restriction on upon yourself. Like playing a paladin.
But of course, actors
Without
out.
alcohol.
Oh,
I'm just going to go and make a cup of tea, but I'll be able to hear what's happening from Llewellyn's computer downstairs.
No, you won't. Speakers are off.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea.
Would you like to take a
I'll-
break for 5 minutes and come back?
I don't mind either way. I'm happy to just figure out what's happening in 5 minutes if people want, or whatever.
Give me a couple of minutes just to check my notes anyway to make sure I've got this
Okay.
right, and then
Cool.
yeah.
Sponsor break. I've got a cookie clicker open on the side of this.
fucking, are you still playing that?
No, when it went out of fashion, and it just came into my head the other day, I was like, quickly, that was a thing, weren't it? And I was like, fuck it, let's start a new game. Here we go. I've nearly got my first ascension. I'm nearly there.
Yes, please.
I'll have a coffee, please. 1.5 sugars.
1.5 sugars.
Who's done their Christmas shopping then?
No.
Still need to get stuff for my sister-in-law.
I'm just one more thing, and that's my sister, and I think I'm done. Think.
we're pretty much just buying stuff for the baby. So less Christmas shopping, or just openly weeping when I look at my bank account.
I just don't look at it. It's easier that way. I
Just
know
wing
it's
it.
there, but I don't want to know how much is not there.
It's one of them things like when people say like having a baby is expensive, you think, no, they're just sort of being hyperbolic, and you look at the prices of baby things, you actually realize they're not fucking kidding.
Well, when is she due?
26th of April.
Blimey.
Huh?
You got ideas for names, or is that spoilers?
We've got like a list, but not going to be sharing any of them until baby's born, because otherwise we run into that risk of someone saying either one, I know someone who's got a kid with that name, in which case you have to strike off names off the list, or someone said, "Oh, that name's shit," without realizing that's actually a genuine suggestion.
I'm not even going to say any random names then, just in case. I'm not going to keep my mouth shut.
Just pick
What
a
about
word,
like
a
a
name.
really traditional name like Obi-Wan?
Well, like, I can use this name and get away with it, for example, but like a Zyra, what a fucking stupid name, Oh, don't, please say Zyra's not listening. Oh no, I'll just rip my trousers.
Embarrassing.
I'm just moving around in my chair. No, this is my
You
torn.
like flash dancing in your chair.
Yes. These are my like monkey in the house clothes, so like the super broken, horrible. I'll never wear these out in public. They're horrible. Then they're like 3 years old. So this is torn and all the pockets are coming off.
Fail.
And like a game thing we can play on while we're waiting on Google Hangouts.
I can see. I'm making a cup of tea.
Like one of those extensions or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably find some. It's just the Google Hangout apps isn't particularly user friendly to find anything. One sec.
Oh, you read him.
I was reading something about Harry Potter, and then it went on something about Ryan Reynolds. Because, internet clickbait doesn't tell you when it's changing. Apparently, he was filming a sex scene once, and he just got really nervous and sweaty. And the woman in question took off her top, took off her bra, and she was wearing, like, nipple pasties underneath. But his hands were so sweaty that when he reached up to touch her boobs and like as part of the scene, they just came off, and then he was like, oh shit, they've come off. So he put his hands back on her boobs, and then he was like, wait, there's a fine line between chivalry and workplace sexual assault.
I'm acting.
Top man.
Ali's only got 2 hands, so yours is by the kettle.
I'll wrap it in a minute. Let's drive round.
You're going to be so disappointed when you find out we didn't actually make you one.
I'm coming anyway. Get ready.
Hashtag back.
Did I?
Hey.
1 second, just waiting for Hannah to get back now.
Dude.
As women.
We're gonna have a wicked doozy right
Your
there.
ways.
So yeah, just to fill in. So yeah, you come here because this is the address that the Blackcoat Vampire's given you for Tarquin Zando. Judging from what you can see of the house, he almost certainly doesn't live here. Whether or not it's an ambush or whether it's a clue, you're not sure.
It smells like a trap. I don't like it.
Yeah, I want to see if I can do some kind of spell to enhance my vision over like a distance, so I can look back at the curtain twitches.
Oh, I like that. Okay, give me. You have to do a ritual. You're going to do that in the middle of the street. You're going to try and find somewhere a bit more private.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to find somewhere more private to do that.
Okay.
Um,
Give me a stealth roll, and we'll figure out if you can find somewhere private enough.
no, I don't particularly have stealth, so I'm just going to have to roll it.
Okay.
I'm back, by the way.
Hi.
No, I can't.
Okay. Right. Yeah. All right. You sort of head round the corner. And you think oh, I can hide behind this bush. It'll be fine. And you sort of you get out piece of chalk, lipstick, glow paint. I don't know.
I think lipstick is more Raya's kind of realm. I think I'll go with the chalk.
Okay. You get a piece of chalk out of your pocket and you sort of kneel down on the floor and you draw a circle around you. The kaleidoscope would probably work as a focus here for your since you're casting it on yourself.
Yeah.
Make me let's call it a difficulty of 3, because you're basically creating a maneuver on yourself to give you a boost to your sight abilities.
So what's my rolling here? Discipline?
Discipline, just need to get 3 or more, basically. You call up this power and sort of focus it, close your eyes. And
just don't be crap.
yeah, just enough. You sort of open your eyes and you sort of feel this sharp tapping in your back. It looks like this elderly gentleman with a cane sort of eyeing you rather angrily and sort of says, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you painting bloody chalk on the pavement? What are you doing?
Ooh, it's a middle class gang
Are you on
sign.
drugs? Are you on drugs? What is this? Where have you come from?
It's a middle
We
class.
don't want your
gang
sort around
sign.
here."
Well, wander up and
So
down.
starts poking you with his cane.
Don't poke me with your cane.
Bloody trash! Get out of here! Don't want your sort around here. I'll be writing into the Daily Mail about this.
Ooh, not the Daily Mail. Well, at least it won't be the Sheffield Star.
Chucks viciously.
I go sort of round all the way around the block as if I'm going away, but then just circle back and come to where everyone else is.
Okay. Right. Yeah, you've got a little tag on here that you can use. I'll call it Eyes of the Eagle.
Nice.
On Valco.
That totally has to have a like classic American Eagle sound on it.
Born in the USA. Sorry.
They tried to do the car thing, but it wouldn't come out properly because of bronchitis. Damn you, bronchitis.
Do you get never really got time for that. Anyway, yeah, so you get free tag on it, Valco, and you can spend 30 points to use it again and again after that.
Cool.
It'll last for 10 minutes.
Right, okay.
One moment. So if you wanted to make another, or can see if you can see inside that,
Switch.
see the curtain twitches opposite.
Yeah.
You can do so. It'll be an alertness roll.
Cool. I'll use my tag, I guess, straight away.
Okay. Oof, yeah. It's like poof, and you sort of like you focus your eyes and sort of you can see like little flies and on the window on the thing opposite, and you can quite clearly see 4 guys sort of between 2 houses in black tactical gear with binoculars, and they're all wearing the same silver ring.
Ooh, I sort of turn around so they.
And then make me a deceit roll. You're going to presumably try and do a poker face so they don't realise that they've seen you, that you've seen them.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try with that.
Okay, versus their empathy.
Do we have the kind of like telepathic communication thing like we have in D&D?
No.
What I was gonna do was turn around and tell you guys.
Cool.
So they can't lip read.
They don't seem to have noticed that you've noticed them just yet. However, yeah. So you turn around, and you're like whispering to them, "Yeah, don't say anything." But
and everyone goes, "What? What's going on?"
Do I ask Valko, is the silver rings they're wearing look like the silver ring, the one that I was given by Alf?
they do indeed.
Ooh, the soft plickens.
And wasn't there an engraving on it? From the grave, rise and avenge.
Sounds vampire to me.
Yeah.
Are these guys inside the house or are they outside? Sorry.
They're inside the sort of there's 2 houses opposite. There's one in each of the living rooms. There's one each in the front bedrooms. Sort of watching, presumably armed, in black tactical gear. They've got silver rings on. You couldn't see enough of an inscription, but they look exactly like sort of same chunky silver rings that Marcus Trent was wearing.
Do the guys in the black tactical gear look like the guys that George and I narrowly escaped on Manchester Road?
Individual facial features are different, but in the exact same kind of gear. Yeah.
Get ready.
How do we want to do this? Do we want to walk into an ambush knowing it's an ambush, or?
Well, if we go around to the back, they won't have line of sight on us, will they?
Maybe not.
That's a good idea. Go around the back and see what they do.
Let's check as we go around the back that they're not also in the back gardens or back windows of the houses behind this house, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, you can all make me an alertness roll if you want to check that.
Okay.
Versus mine.
Oh, they're here.
What always happens when we're playing this?
Because they know.
It's because I live on a main fucking road.
+3.
+3. All right, no, you can't see anyone around the back.
Do they know that we're here?
They know that you're here because they were watching with binoculars.
Oh, sorry, I just wasn't listening.
At least you're honest.
I'll just be
They
honest.
were clearly watching the house, and then when you came to the front of the house and started inspecting it, they were watching you.
So, do we know everything that we could probably find out?
I'd say so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gonna lay siege to the house now.
So, was this just an ambush then? This was just a trap? Do we think?
Yeah.
No, this is that guy's house. Oh, no, it's probably just a fake address, right? Yeah.
It's a trap. It's a trape.
There's definitely no one living here unless like the inside is vastly different from how it looks from the outside.
Okay.
How can we bait them out?
Pretend to drive away. Like, we've decided against coming, so perhaps then they'll leave to get to their vehicles.
Or we could go straight up to one of the houses and just.
What, knock on their front door?
Why not?
Oh.
Draper is no longer presenting, apparently.
Well, fine. Someone's taken his toys and gone home, hasn't he? Literally.
Well, that was quick. He's already home.
All right,
So-
go back to watching Star Trek,
What season?
Voyager.
Good.
Series, late series. Chakotay is experiencing time fractures all over the ship. The ship's in different periods of time.
Sorry about that.
That's not
Something
good.
went weird there.
Broke it.
Broke
I'm
it.
hoping I've not lost the. I'm hoping I've not lost the recording. Something went weird there.
Oh no.
Did it say it was broadcasting on the
No.
bottom?
It didn't stop saying live, I don't think.
Okay, it should be
It's-
right. It's still saying it's recording, so.
They're still saying live.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that. I must have clicked on something weird.
Broke it.
Right.
It still said
um,
live even when you weren't here.
Did it have that the red dot next to it?
No.
Mm-mm.
I didn't
Okay.
particularly look. I don't think any of us rolled well on alertness there.
No, you got the alertness necessary, so.
Can we get the
Yes.
thing back up? Is it?
Yeah. There we go. Right. So, what's the plan?
What would we gain from going in there?
We take away their. Wait, in the building we're next to, or going to their building?
Yeah, where they are. What would we gain from sort of being attacked by them?
Not a lot.
Pain.
Lots
Yeah,
of
I'm
things.
just yeah.
All right. If no one wants to tackle them, then what's our next lead?
Right, so
This is pretty much it. It's either this or hit Terence Mulvard, or try and find another way to track down Tarquin Zandor.
Oh, let's just go
I
in.
think
Like, be proud with the fact that we at least knew
Or-
it was a trap.
Or the storm drains. In theory, Area still has the splinters from the spear, so you could try and redo the tracking spell.
Oh.
Could do. There's definitely a bad guy down there who is controlling zombies though. And then there's other bigger shit that we didn't actually see, but it was big and it's down in Storm Drain, so I'm gonna guess it wasn't friendly. Isn't friendly, will not be friendly. All the tenses of unfriendly.
So yeah, either or would be good.
Anyone gonna make a decision?
Let's just go into the building. Let's take the bait.
Take
That's
the
my
bait. Right,
vote.
okay. I'm going to run on someone,
Seems like
possibly me,
a bad idea, but a good idea.
should run. You know it's going to be fun at
something.
least.
Something it will drive the plot forward anyway.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Someone, and it might be me, should go around the back of the building and smash one of the back windows in. That'll divert their attention.
Okay, right.
I'm going to go do that.
Okay. Yeah, you hunt around for a moment or two and manage to find a big rock that you can put through the back window.
Also,
roll
worth
me a
mentioning
mic
I am
check.
armed at this point. I might
I kind of
check.
figured that, but you're going to use a sword to smash in the window. I presume.
I fucking should have put skill points in Mike. I didn't really realize it was a skill until it was too late. However,
I'll give
get
you
my
like the.
plus- I know I've got the books, but I didn't read them properly.
No, I'm going to say I gave you the
I'll admit to it.
amnesty to like actually give you guys the opportunity, like if you figure something weren't working. We'll do another one
Yeah,
in
but I
like a
still
few
didn't
sessions
read them
anyway.
properly.
Okay, it's enough anyway.
Anyway,
You pick up this rock
yeah,
and
I get some bonus to my strength anyway, but yeah, okay, it's done.
so you pick up this rock and emboldened by the spirit of Beowulf from your sword, you launch it through the window. Everybody hears a crash from the back. Anybody going through the front entrance, which presumably is a signal for you to move.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely a signal. Should have relayed that.
Break down the door, policeman style.
Okay.
Somehow.
All right.
Magic.
Give me a mic check then, Rupert.
Oh God!
Breaking shit. I'm looking for a difficulty of 3.
Might. You want me to do a might?
I do.
Call upon your aspect. Maybe have a fate point on it for being a defender of the peace.
I don't know. I'm kind of making a lot of noise here.
Yeah.
Oh God, I have no mic.
You
Ta-da!
literally have no mind.
Like, lean into the door.
Okay, you lean into the door, you sort of bounce off it, rubbing your shoulder.
And this door's made of oak.
Anybody else want to have a try? Anybody else want to have a try?
I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I
Yeah,
don't have
imagine,
anything
yeah.
in mind, but
Oh, don't forget, you can draw upon the Strength of the Winter Mantle to... go. If you wanted to, you could draw upon the Strength of the Winter King's mantle, take another piece of debt, and give yourself a +2 to that.
You muted.
yeah, fuck it, why not?
Okay. Yeah, so Rupert bounces off it, and Ares sort of tuts and goes forward and just plants a foot in the centre of the door, and it just wrenches off the hinges and flies back.
You cheated. You used magic.
Shh.
At this point, I'm just going to look behind me, see if curtains are still twitching.
Oh, yeah, give me another roll.
Right, so is this, with this, do I have to use a fate point to
You have to use a fate point, yeah.
before I roll it?
No, you do it afterwards.
Ah.
I'll never
That's
make I'll never make you commit to a fate point unless you decide you need it, guys.
I
Don't worry about
I
that.
thought it was like a slightly different rule for some reason, but yeah, okay.
No. Same
That's
again,
it.
as usual. No, that's definitely enough. All but one of them have moved away from the windows.
Oh God.
The one that remains is loading a sniper rifle.
Ha ha.
It's okay. He's too close to use it effectively, right? Got too big of a scope on it.
Yeah, has it got a scope on it?
That's a
see
good
that
question.
the-
It's
The lens glare.
probably about 100 yards away, so wouldn't need one.
Damn it.
In fact, let me
Damn.
retcon that. It's not a sniper rifle, it's an M16.
Oh well, that makes way more sense then. Absolutely, that fits perfectly.
We did.
What the fuck's an M16?
Assault rifle.
The Vietnam American rifle.
Fucking
That makes sense.
nom.
Right. I guess we run straight in. It's like, go, have a gun. Stay away from the windows.
Yeah, the classic stay prone. All right. Duh.
All right. So yeah, a sniper rifle probably wouldn't be practical at this range, but considering they're watching the house, not going to pick a sniper rifle, knowing it's not going to be effective, that would be pretty stupid of them. So hence the M16. Right. So you're heading to the house then, yeah?
Yes.
Right,
Yep.
Okay.
Slightly more hurriedly than.
Right. You run inside and you're heading downstairs, upstairs, living room, kitchen.
Yeah, all of those. Downstairs.
Hmm.
What,
Oh,
is
to
there
the
a cellar
cellar,
or?
Yeah. There's a you head in. Sorry, you head in. There's a corridor. I probably should draw this, shouldn't I? It'd be a lot more helpful. Du-du-du. So you head in through the front door. There's a set of stairs on your right hand side. There's a corridor. Right. Give me 1 second. I will describe this for you. Right, so you head in. All the doors are shut. Left-hand side would be the living room. Left hand side you come in. Right hand side immediately is a set of stairs going up. On the side of the stairs is a door that leads down to the cellar. At the far end is a door leading into the kitchen, and then the top left through the living room would be a reception room. From the back, Basil, did you go for kitchen or reception room?
On kitchen. Kitchen's a bigger
Kitchen.
room to swing a sword in if I had to get in through there.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was
Bigger room.
side door for the kitchen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll go with who's not gone in a while. We'll go George, Zanira, Rupert, Valco, Basil. All right, George.
Right, I'm going to get a drink back in a minute.
Okay. George, what do you
Um,
do? Which room are you heading for? Are you heading upstairs or are you downstairs and into one of these rooms here?
well, aren't the people with like guns upstairs?
No, they're in the house opposite.
Oh. This is why I'm getting really confused, because I thought that we were literally going into the house where there were all the people that wanted to kill us.
No, you debated that, but then you decided against it, didn't you?
Oh, okay, I'll go upstairs then. Wait, where's Parsival gone?
Parcel's gone to the kitchen in the back.
Well, I'll go to the other room at the back then, actually.
Okay. Right, so you could go through the kitchen or through the living room.
Through the kitchen?
I assume path of least okay, through the kitchen. So you run through into the kitchen, head into the reception room. Parcel's just climbing through the window as you do so. The reception room, so it's a dining room. When you get in there, the dining table in the middle, and several chairs around it. There are two rotting corpses.
Nice.
Sort of lent over the.
Nice.
Nice. It's two rotting corpses lent over the dining table and some months-old rotten food.
Do they still look like people at this point? Like, can I see what they
fairly
look
withered.
like, or
Pretty withered.
do we know whose house this is?
It said it was Tarquin Zando's, but clearly.
They've obviously just killed them and somewhere. Well, I guess I'll have a look around the room then.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
+2.
+2. There are several bullet cartridges strewn around on the floor. You can see the dead people have clearly been dispatched with a bullet to the back of the head.
Are the ghosts there?
Not right now.
Okay.
Well, not in here anyway.
Okay. Is there anything else, or is that it?
One second. No, there's nothing right now in here.
Okay.
Okay. Era.
Okay, I am going to go into the living room and search.
Okay. You open up the door, there's a sort of very strong smell of rotted soup. And as soon as you open up that living room door,
Rotted soup.
That's what
Sorry?
I heard, right, soup.
I heard rotted soup.
Me too.
maybe I did say I have no idea. I meant to say the smell of stench of rotting flesh as soon as you open up the door.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not.
you said soup.
You did.
Okay, maybe I did. I'm not going to dispute it. It's not worth arguing at this point.
And you'll listen to it back anyway. Okay, can I see what the stench of rotting flesh is from, or is it just from the dining room?
As soon as you open the door, there are. I'm quite pleased with that.
Oh,
sofa,
that's a damn good sofa.
actually.
Well
That
done.
is a damn good sofa. I'm pretty damn pleased with that. Right. Okay. 2 sofas facing a TV in the room. Sorry, I can't turn it, so it's going to be one sofa's like looking at it. But anyway, it's two sofas facing a TV. There are 2 dead bodies. One leant over one sofa, and one leant over the other. They've both got bullet wound to the back of the head.
Okay, I'm guessing that like the ones in the dining room, they're kind of withered. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bodies.
Well, I've been dead for several months.
Yeah, so I look around the living room to see if there are any photos, family photos, and see if I can kind of like match up via any remaining redeeming features. Who's who? Have you got? I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Give me an investigation roll. Difficulty of 1. It's not going to be that much of a challenge.
smashed it.
Ta-da.
Hang on. Sorry, right, what do you get? Oh, I can't see it.
I got +3.
+3. All right, yeah. There's 6 people in most of the family photos. So people, so it looks like 2 generations, 2 an older couple and 4 young adults. And yeah, they definitely do match up.
Okay, so if there is
Right.
subsequent.
Oh, sorry. One sec. Tom,
Yes.
you went into the normal house, not the gunman's house.
I wouldn't bother with the whole smashing the window thing. I misunderstood where the gunmen are.
Okay. Now, the gunmen are in the house opposite. That's why. Sorry. Right. Sorry, Ali, continue.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick route around, see if there's any kind of like ID, passports, that kind of thing, lying around who can say who these people are, not just kind of like, obviously I've got the photos, so see who they are. Whether that might be completely irrelevant. It might just be randomly chosen victims, but could be relevant. Who fucking knows?
Okay. So give me an investigation again.
I find nothing, Johnson now.
Okay. I can't see your rolls on here, so I don't know what's going on.
But, sorry, I got mediocre, 0.
Okay. All right. I assume you did, but because I can't see anything, it's why has it done that again? That's irritating.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
It's probably me then, isn't it?
No, it's probably just fate roll of being shit. Don't worry about it. Just if I need anybody to if I can't see the roll, I'll just ask you for it. Right. So then we'll go Rupert.
I'm gonna guard the front door with my shotgun out.
Okay. Oh, Era, sorry. The search for the passports didn't reveal any pertinent information. No names or names or letters or anything like that. This house seems mysteriously devoid of documents. So, Rupert, you're guarding the door?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Make me an alertness roll, please.
Yeah. I'm useless at these, and it's not been surprised.
Oh, I can see all of his rolls. That's weird.
Mediocre. And that's
Mediocre.
what my alertness is.
Right, okay.
I am good God.
Oh, okay. You see 3 figures in black tactical armor, attempting to be stealthy, like walking behind houses and crouching, but they're not doing so great a job of it.
Oh.
But they've got fairly close before you do spot them. One of them. One of them raises up looks almost like a grenade launcher for a moment, and crams a smoking spherical object into it before raising it towards the house.
Tear gas? Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
spoilers.
That's fine. Yeah, tear gas.
What would you have to roll, see if I would have got it?
I was going to say guns.
Oh,
But,
might be able to.
you're probably going to get it. Anyway.
No. Oh,
Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, you recognise it's tear gas.
I just shout, gas!
Okay.
You just didn't get it.
So yeah, Valko, where were you headed? Were you headed upstairs or downstairs?
Well, I was gonna say, could I, upon hearing this, react to it, or?
Yeah, but where were you headed first? Because this is
I was-
a few seconds after you've headed into the house. So.
All right, I was gonna go straight ahead and look right into the
Into the door leading into the cellar.
door in the cellar and sort of, as quietly as possible, try to open it.
Okay, give me a burglary check then.
Great. Oh. Nope.
Okay, you fail to open up the cellar door, and then you hear Rupert sort of turn back and yell, gas.
All right.
So what you can do?
I was gonna run to the front door and try and either set off the gas canister inside the launcher or disable it completely.
Okay.
Using some...
Ooh, right. Make me an athletics roll. And see if you can sort of get there in time, because obviously you're going to run forward to see it and then cast your spell. Probably didn't know.
I'm going to...
Oh. You stand a chance. Have you got a fate point you can invoke?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to... Well...
Sorry, an aspect you can invoke.
I say Eyes of the Eagle, possibly. I can see it through...
Yeah, okay, go with that. So yeah, you can spend the fate point. And then make me a... Are you just doing your standard rope spell?
I was thinking more sort of... Actually, yeah, I'll just do a standard rope spell, just try and burn through it and just set the thing off and break it open.
Okay. So make me a discipline roll to see if you hit. I'm going to look at a difficulty of 3.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this should go well.
Yeah, that's fine. You throw your hand out as this guy raises up the grenade launcher, and beam of light strikes the tear gas canister as it's ejected from the launcher, exploding it in midair and covering the 3 guys in black tactical armor in tear gas.
Yeah,
Right,
that's what I was
Parzival.
thinking.
Well, damn, that was effective. Well, I was basically going to wait and see if they came to the house, and then I was going to try and get them. This tear gas, is it thick enough to work as a smoke screen?
Essentially, yeah.
Right. I'm willing to bank on my inhuman toughness by running into that tear gas and getting them while the pants are down, making the
Okay.
most of that surprise that good old Valko's just given him.
Okay, you can run through. You're gonna make an endurance check.
Yeah. First, I'm going to grab a fucking tea towel because I'm in the kitchen,
Okay.
and just put it over my mouth. Try and buy me a few
Okay.
extra seconds. Right. So, what did you say? Making a roll for what? Sorry.
An endurance check.
Endurance. Or am I? Yes, I am.
Yeah,
I
that's
am
fine.
literally good at
You
that.
run through. Your eyes are stinging a little bit, but yeah, you can. You see 3 murky shapes ahead of you. They seem to be loudly
I'm gonna
cursing each
try
other.
and... Well, these guys are obviously here to kill us, so I have no compunction about dealing some swift and brutal justice to these men. So that's exactly what I'll try and do with a weapons check, I reckon.
Okay. Versus their athletics. You have caught them with the pants down, so I'm going to give you a scene aspect for that. Hang on.
I'm mainly aiming to divest some of their weapons, but if that happens to mean divesting them of their hands and forearms, then well.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so that's your weapons roll, yeah? Versus their
Yep,
athletics. Quite easily disarm them or dishand them if you want.
Maybe, but definitely some cuts and deep wounds.
Okay.
Certainly not
Well,
going to
you
be holding
spend-
on to the weapons. Sorry.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to say, yeah, you can disarm them and then cause them some additional stresses. You disarm one of them anyway. Which one are you going for? Grenade launcher or 2 guys with shotguns?
I'll go for the shotgun guys, seeing as they seem to be the most pressing threat. Grenade launcher guys, presumably more startled than they are.
Yeah. Okay. And then everybody make me an alertness check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, terrible. Literally
What'd you get?
terrible.
Is that like a minus? something?
-3.
Ouch. Right, so we've got Valko, Rupert. What did Parzival get?
What what check was it again? Sorry, I'd muted for a second to cough.
Sorry, alertness check.
Alertness.
Yeah, and Hannah, did you roll your alertness?
There
Hannah?
is no Hannah.
Sorry, I was muted. I got a -2.
-2.
I only got a 1.
Okay. I mean, if someone wanted to use with their pants down as a free tag, they could get a +2 on their alertness roll to bump themselves ahead. Because at the moment it goes Valko, Rupert, Parzival, George. Valko, Rupert, Parzival, Strike Team, George, Era.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use what were you suggesting using?
There's a aspect with a free tag with their pants down.
Yeah, sure, I'll use that.
Spend that and either give yourself +2 or do a reroll.
I will do a re-roll.
Okay. Sounds
That's-
good.
Does it though? Does it really? Oh, it does actually. +3.
+3. Oh, right. You bump yourself right up to 2nd place.
Ta-da.
So it's... But George, if you wanted to spend a fate point, you could do the same.
Am I in last place right now?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I may as well.
Okay. So you spend the fate point and reroll.
Probably won't be in there. Okay, I literally just right. My last 4 rolls have been -2.
Okay.
So I rolled and it was +0.
Okay.
And then I just rolled it 7 times just to see, and they were all +0. So I think this generator's a bit shit, to be honest. But it's a 0, which is slightly better.
It is slightly better.
But it's still shit.
I'll tell you what, I'll move you just ahead of the strike team. Second to last rather than last now. Right. Okay, we'll start with Valko.
All right, can I see the sniper guy from the other side, or is it tear gas?
No, there's a big cloud of tear gas in the way. Oh, speaking of which, cloud of tear gas. Is there a scene aspect?
Okay, the do they look armed apart from their?
You can't see them that well from where you are. They're basically 3 sort of murky shapes. You have to get into the cloud to see them well enough. But yeah, you're fairly sure they're armed because.
I mean, sort of. I don't. Well, if that's all I can see, I can't see if they got knives and stuff as well. But okay.
No, you saw they had weapons from your brief glance when you attacked the tear gas canister, but. That's about it.
Okay. I guess I'll go for a block for now. Actually, I'll put. I'll go for hyper awareness to sort of, to dodge out of the way.
Okay. You can do yourself that as a rogue spell, can't you? So you don't even have to cast a discipline check.
Yep.
Okay. That's fair enough. Yeah, you cast your block and gear yourself up. Aria, what are you doing?
Okay, so do I know kind of the general area where they are? And second question, are they kind of clustered together?
Rupert called to say they were coming in, so yeah, you'd seen roughly where they were. Mm-hmm. And they were reasonably close together, so no more than about 2 or 3 feet apart.
Okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to do something dodgy. I'm going to do, well, possibly dodgy, possibly fantastic. I want to kind of do kind of modification on my Ice Dart spell.
Okay.
Basically create ice stalactites to fall on them with high velocity.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Parzel is right next to them, but if you're willing to sacrifice your ally, that's fine. I'm kidding. You could probably shout out a warning or something like that. That's reasonable. Right, so you can attack everybody in the area. I think it's just like an extra +2. Let me just double check that. Doesn't take me very long. Just need to have a look at the spell casting bit. How deadly do you want it to be?
I won't make it too deadly, because the more deadly I make it, the harder it is to actually make the roll, isn't it?
Yeah. You go for just of medium strength then, or
yeah, disabling rather than deadly.
Okay. 6 shifts of power sound okay to you?
Aye, yeah.
Okay. So what's your evocation offensive conviction? It should be, I think I wrote it on your character sheet somewhere. Hang on, I've got your character sheet here. 3 + 1. Okay, yeah. So it's +4. So, what's that?
I don't know.
Something. I'll be right. Right. So it's going to cost you 3 mental stress.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a bit. Yeah, 2 shifts of power lets you affect every target. So call it 5 mental stress because you're attacking multiple
Yeah.
targets. And that'll be a difficulty of 8, but you can manage that if you're willing to put some fate points into it, or do you want to lower the power of the spell?
Oh, I've got a fate point to put into it, so I'll do that.
Okay, right.
So what am I rolling?
So make me a discipline roll and get 8.
Oh, I need to get 6, and then the fate point will add
yeah.
2. Don't fuck up. That's not what I wanted. So it makes me to 5.
5. Is that including the fate point?
Yeah.
Right.
Or I could re-roll it, couldn't I? I could use that fate point to re-roll instead of.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay.
No, no.
What do you get?
Same. But it's +3 again.
Okay. You could take on some debt, or you could put another 3 mental stress in, so I'll take it to 7 mental stress.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, sorry, no, it'd be 5 plus. No, sorry, 8 mental stress. But I would definitely do it.
Yeah, sure.
So that's gonna. So you can take moderate consequence, or you need to, or whatever.
No, I'm good at the minute.
Have you got a mental stress box of 8?
I've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. So 4, 3, and 1.
No, you can't split it. You need to. You need to take a moderate and then use up your 4.
Okay. Whenever it's been before, it's been, oh yeah, you can split it. So if you have 4, you can use your 3 and your 1 and stuff like that.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, you've been able to reduce it and then take it on that way, but
No, I've always understood it as you've said it is. You can split it. So if you get 3 stress and you've got a 2 and a 1, 3, you can use those.
I've been confusing it with the consequences. No, you can only fill it 1 stress box, but you can reduce it down with consequences. So you can reduce it down by 2 with a mild, or down by 4 with a moderate.
That's completely the opposite of how I understood it all this time. Okay.
We'll come back to that later anyway. Yeah, so you can do a moderate consequence of like drained or something like that, and then fill in your 4.
4, sure.
But that is quite a powerful. Let's see. I'll make some athletics rolls to see if they can dodge out of the way. The first one does not. Can you see my rolls, by the way?
No, I cannot.
You need to make an athletics roll, Tom. Yeah. Right, so it's going to hit all of them.
It's me.
Ooh, that one's pretty much out. 6 plus 6. Right, you hear a blood-curdling scream as one of them is impaled straight away by a stalactite. What do you get, Puzzle?
I got a 3.
Puzzle, what did you get?
Right.
3?
Yep.
Are you going to spend a fate point to dodge out of the way, or?
I'm not. I'm going to bank on my inhuman toughness kit, like a Mother Hubbard.
So that would be 8 physical stress for you. As these razor-sharp stalactites rain down. One of them is...
I really wish I could take back what I just said. Tick off more than 1 box at once, can't you?
No. This is what I was saying before. You can only tick off 1 box, but you can buy it down with a consequence.
I'm glad. I'm not judging anyone, but I'm kind of glad that I'm not the only one who completely misunderstood that.
It's a weird system, but yeah, it's basically that's how. I'll do it in a cheat sheet again for everybody so they understand it. But yeah, so you can only tick off 1 box at a time. If you have no boxes you can tick off, and you can't buy it down, then you're taken out.
I'm gonna -2 mild consequence. Hit me up.
Okay.
Old snowman.
I'm gonna go with gonna hurt in the morning. It skids off the side of your head, and luckily sort of pull your head away fast enough not for you to get impaled, but it still left a nasty gash down one side of your head. It's bleeding quite profusely.
Would that count as physical stress as well? Just checking out. It's not like a mental thing.
Physical stress.
Okay, right, cool.
Okay. So yeah, one of them's impaled outright. The other two are quite badly wounded by these razor sharp stalactites that have fallen from the ground. And that would be Rupert.
Carrera. Friendly fire.
Well, it looks like most of them are about dead. Is like the gas cloud immediately outside the front door?
It's about 10 feet away, so there's about a 20-foot driveway.
And you can't see
about
into it.
halfway through. You can see 4 murky shapes now, but you can't pick out specific details. But if you were, say, shooting them with a shotgun, you'd probably be okay.
Open the front door. I'll step out. Oh, hang on. Is the semi-sniper guy still alive?
Yeah, but you can't see him because he's on the other side of the cloud.
Smoke. Stay on the block his line of sight. Stay on the outside of this little cloud of smoke. Parsley, raise your sword.
Put a sword up.
I know where he is. Right, aim at one of the other targets.
Okay.
Give
Give me an alertness roll.
Uh,
A difficulty of 2. Make sure you're picking your target right.
fuck! Wait, spend one of my policeman fate points. Just got +2 it.
What have you got that's relevant?
Oh no, I'm not good with buddies.
Have you not got any teamwork-based aspects?
2 heads are better than 1.
That'll do it. That's fine. You know how to work in a team. 2 heads are better than 1. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, call him out. I know who the friendly is. Aim at the other 2 silhouettes and fire away.
Okay.
Or aim at one of the other 2
Athletics
silhouettes.
checks on them versus your guns.
Oh, she's naff. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, no, they just duck straight out of the way. Some buckshot goes flying into the wall. You can hear screams coming from houses across the road.
Ah! No.
Like little old lady screams, like some surprise that they're hearing like gunfire in their area.
Could you use a cloud of tear gas maybe as a... They can't quite see where he's coming from.
No, they won't build. Oh, the old ladies.
I know, I mean, it's a free tag.
Thingy. Yeah, you could maybe spend that as a free tag. Give yourself a reroll.
Oh yeah, let's roll it.
Okay.
There you go. 5.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, you strike one in the kneecap. He goes flying down.
Hey. We've sure these guys were hostile. I mean, like maybe they were chasing someone else and they saw us, but then we could have just gone, "Oh, we're not the guys." Oh yeah, our bad.
Okay.
Whose tear gas is that?
We just dove straight out. Fuck it, let's get him.
Yeah. All right, Parswell, there's one shape remaining.
I'm going to go straight for him and.
Let me know the endurance check, please.
All right. You can't see it, can you?
No.
It's only a 1.
Okay. Take 1 physical stress.
against that, but perhaps my human toughness will. It just
Yeah,
gives me +1 armor anyway.
Yeah, your eyes are burning pretty bad. You think you're gonna need to spend some time washing them out later, but you can withstand it for now. Okay, so you're
Yeah,
attacking
thanks,
the
actually.
remaining one?
Yeah. Does that give me a disadvantage or anything?
I might use it in a moment actually with the cloud tear gas thing. But don't worry about that. Just roll your thingy.
Got a 3.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
E.
Right, so I got a +2. I'm going to raise that to a +4 and give you a fate point. And using the cloud tear gas against you, hoping to defend a bit better. Tom?
Oh, are they? Do you want me to roll defense? I didn't.
No, I want you to roll attack.
To me.
No, you keep cutting out. What did you say?
Go on. If a player rolls a dice in the forest, but no one is there to read it.
Okay, you seem to be working again now. Just like yell at the computer, and apparently that works. What did you roll?
3.
3. Is that 3? Just confirm.
Yes.
Okay. Right. No, he ducks out the way. You're just thinking too much to hit. Can you hear us okay, or is it going weird on your end?
No, it's all fine here.
Okay. Right, yeah. Your eyes are stinging too much. He manages to duck out the way. Unless you got a fate point, you can spend to influence your roll.
I'm a defender of the realm. I don't care if my eyes are stinging. I don't care if I have to keep them open just a bit longer. I'm going to keep swinging until I hit him.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah, re-roll if you want. I'll just give yourself a +2. That would be enough to hit.
A 5.
That is fine. Right, yeah, you slice again, ignoring the stinging from your eyes, and you cut this guy down. George, it's your turn. You know there's another attacker across the street.
Across the street.
Yeah.
What weapon does he have?
From what Valko said, it seemed to be an assault rifle.
And there's no one else in the house because I only have knives, so I don't really want to just run out there and.
I mean, you could steal
shot.
you could steal a gun from one of the fallen attackers.
Okay, I'll try that then. What would I roll for that though?
Guns.
Right, so it'd just be a 0 then.
Yeah.
+2.
Okay. So you run through the cloud of tear gas. You're going to make an endurance check first. See if you take any damage.
Endurance +4.
Oh, that's fine. You ignore that. So you ignore the cloud tear gas. You sort of close your eyes, close your mouth, and just run through. You emerge on the other side. There's a guy stood in the doorway with an assault rifle, sort of a bit confused, sort of flailing a little bit as he attempts to sort out his gear. You've grabbed up a shotgun from the driveway, one of the ones dropped by the attackers. And you take a shot, and let's see if it hits. +2, did you say?
Yeah.
Right, it hits. It does 3 damage. Unless you want to spend a fate point to see if you can boost that a bit.
How many do I get at the beginning of the thing?
2.
2. Yeah, I will do then.
Okay, have you got an aspect you can use? Something relating to attacking or teamwork or?
Not afraid of the big guys.
That sounds good. Yeah, you sort of shoot at him, and the shotgun, blows the rifle from his hands. It clatters to the floor. He's not dead, he's not sorted down, but he's disarmed.
Is he the only one left out there?
He's the only one left out there.
Where's his
Right.
gun?
He just dropped it to the floor.
Okay. Cool.
Right. So he's going to snarl at you and grab a knife from his from a boot sheath and charge you with it.
Oh, okay.
You got a +1, so make me you can do weapons defense or fists or athletics.
Hang on. That is just a +2.
Right, that's enough. You
I use my weapons.
are you using a shotgun, or are you going to draw a knife, or
Would I be able to?
you better
Use
like
it
lift
that
up the
close.
shotgun to defend yourself against the knife? Yeah, you just like bat it away.
Oh yeah, I'll do that then since I was
Okay.
holding it.
Right. So it's Valko. You managed to successfully defend yourself, George.
Okay.
Right, Valko.
I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I mean, I could, since he's only facing us, I can try and blind him because I don't really want to kill him. That didn't go too well last time. So yeah, I've got a
What are you trying to do? You're trying to impose a maneuver on him.
yeah, pretty
blinding him.
much using
Okay, we'll call it. His endurance is like 2, so call it a difficulty of 5.
ooh.
It's going to cost you 2 mental stress.
Okay, yeah, that seems legit.
Okay.
I'll take off that and go for 5.
Yeah,
Nice.
banging enough. He's going to roll his endurance to see if he beats that. He's definitely not going to. Yeah, you send out a blast of no, brain's gone.
UV.
A blast of incredibly bright light, which pierces the cloud of tear gas, striking the sniper in the eyes. He screams and clutches at his face, and that's taking him out.
Cool.
He sort of kneels to the floor and sort of holds up his hands in surrender. So, except for the one that got pierced by the stalactite, 3 of them are alive but are down or otherwise surrendered. I
Yay!
think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Okay.
It took a turn and it sort of ended up going in a completely different direction to what I anticipated.
Oh, how had you anticipated?
I had it that I assumed you were going to use the fact that the tunnel had been destroyed to attack Terence Morvard straight away. Sort of based everything I was writing off that. Or that you'd sort of team up and research Tarquin's Under on your own. So when that didn't, because those are the 2 sort of paths I anticipated, and neither of them worked out, which is fine. You know, obviously, no one's a mind reader, but yeah. So that's why I had to improvise a little bit, or quite a lot, or the entire thing.
That worked out well.
Hey,
No worries.
it seemed planned.
Right.
It went
But
well.
right, because of that, you now have 3 cabinet operatives that you can interrogate.
Yes, and armor.
And
Armor.
armor and weapons. So yeah, they were basically using this as like a safe house or bait for people looking for Tarquin's Under.
Love it.
Right.
And we
So
dealt with
we'll
that.
leave it there, and we'll book a. Sorry.
Just saying we dealt with that shit. There's probably a bit of voice lag 'cause I said it like 10 seconds ago on my time.
That'd be right. I think it's just a bad connection, and my hearing's going as well. Right. So we'll leave it there. I will organise D&D night for later on, later on next week. Anybody have any questions?
Nope.
Yeah,
No. Cool.
yeah. Oh, can you send me the stats for Lizard Man?
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks.
Right. Bye, guys. Thanks for tonight.
Night.
Bye.
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 Hey.
Bye.